Hi team, this is Alex. So today I have a training that I need to be at 6 p.m. in Orem that I signed up for about a month or two ago. I'll make this video as a resource that you can reference. I'll go over a few things that we'll go over in the meeting today, um, but you can also watch this to help you. So let me demonstrate. I'm thinking this next week, maybe we could have three assignments, two which could be the same, where we each go on to the YouTube channel on different days and upload three videos or schedule them for different days. Um, and it seems like we as a team have been doing a lot better this last week. I've been seeing more videos come through. You can see one about Colombian Spanish, one about mission prep advice, Trinidad, Tongan culture, Norwegian, Samoa, Denmark, French, Tagalog, Norwegian people, Norwegian culture, etc. Um, so this is great. At least it seems like most of the team members are getting this. If any of you haven't done this last week, if you can just meet with the other team members to make sure you know how to make the custom thumbnails like this, um, and how to upload directly to the YouTube channel. I think, well, I can't remember if I was able to share that with all of you. I know I tried to share it with all of you. Let me try that now. See if you all have access to directly upload to the YouTube channel. So if I go to YouTube settings, add or remove managers, let's see here. So I've got Cassie, Dallin. I invited David. Doesn't look like he's accepted the invite yet. Maybe I'll re-invite him. Um, okay, let's see. Let me make sure I get your uh, names in here correctly. All right. So you should get an email today inviting you. So we're gonna add Eleanor as a manager. I'm gonna re-invite David and Jared. Okay. You're also welcome to come into my office. If the invite doesn't come through and you can't do it from on campus, you're welcome to do it from our office after the meeting or before or whenever. Um, so there you go. I just sent the invites so that you can all log in. Then we go to youtube.com. You should see in the top right it says which profile you are, and then you can click here and you can switch account and you can choose which YouTube channel you want to be. So you can choose Life Emissions, and then you click on Upload, and then here you upload your three videos. You just click here, click on the files on the desktop, put in custom thumbnails, make sure the video language and the settings and stuff are all looking good. It's got a good title. Um, and you can see it seems like it's made a difference. By the way, I don't know who uploaded the Trinidad video, but I thought that was very smart. I, I noticed I looked at the analytics and we saw that one of the videos about Trinidad started like getting a lot of views this week, and so that was really smart to do. Put that video into an official series playlist here, um, Americans' Perspective on the Caribbean. So this video started getting promoted and getting a lot of views this last week, I think. And someone made a follow-up video and then put them both in the official series playlist. And you can see of all the videos this week, the follow-up video about Trinidad was the one that got the most views. Um, so let's just take a quick look at the analytics. Um, Here you can see our views. Look at that. We had one day hit 51,000 views. So our goal by the end of the semester would be to, on average, have every day be at about 50,000 views. So you can see it looks like weekends are our most viewed days. It kind of dips down during the week and then it kind of comes back up during the weekends. So anyway, we're making progress on that front. That's exciting. Let's go for the last 90 days so we can see we have been making some progress, which is exciting. Um, it's kind of just been going up bit by bit by bit. So I think if we keep on doing what we're doing, the three new videos a week per intern, I think there's a good chance that we'll reach our goal of 1.5 million views for the last like 30 or so days of the semester. If we click on real time and then click on estimated views last 48 hours, you can see here's the one about Chile that took off. Here's our Scottish video. Here's the Trinidad video that kind of took off. The one about Canada that took off. We could do more follow-up videos about Canada and add it to the official series playlist. We could do more follow-up videos about Chile and add it to this. In Spanish, we could do more follow-up videos about Trinidad or the Caribbean and add those to the official series playlist. We could do ones about Southern accents or about French or about Wisconsin or about Chilean, Filipino. Yeah, anyhow, yeah, so let's just keep on doing what we're doing. We're making progress bit by bit. This is great. 95,000 views in the last 48 hours. That's up from where it has been. But let's keep on trying to make these shareable videos with custom thumbnails and engaging titles and put the most engaging content at the first few minutes of the video. You can edit them a little bit more highly and make them more exciting. Since you have more time, you just have to do 3 compilations a week instead of like 10 or 15. And if you need any help, just let me know. But yeah, continuing to do the official series playlist, doing follow-up videos, I think that's a great way we can boost our viewership on our channel. Okay, so we just refreshed that. So I'm thinking we'll keep that assignment the same from now through the end of the semester, just 3 videos a week per intern. If we go to the mission survey Google Doc, hopefully you've all been able to figure out how to post the surveys just fine. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to load because it's loading all 4,000 some odd surveys and a couple million words of content. But yeah, just write your name here in this column when you've edited and updated the page. And just a reminder that when you post surveys, if you could just don't click on the box and copy the box, though that might work. I think it also copies formatting. So make sure you click inside the box like that, and then you copy Command-C or Control-C. Also, sometimes when you do that, it doesn't, when you double click, it only grabs the first paragraph. So it might be better just to click inside of it and then press Command-A or Control-A and then Control or Command-C to copy, if that makes sense. So Command-A, Command-C to copy it and then paste that. If you ever see anything weird with the formatting on the pages as you paste in survey responses, you can make a note of that and we could go in and fix it. You can toggle into text mode and see if there's any weird formatting issues that we can delete. Looks like we got a few more surveys this last week or so, so I'm just gonna copy their name here so you can see their names as you're editing them. Okay, and then just use your judgment. If you ever see a response that's inappropriate, then you can feel free to exclude it, not include it. But you can just use your response or your judgment on that. You just put in their first name and then comma, their years when they served, and then leave their first name. When you post them on the website, just a friendly reminder, if you can put them in order based on who served the most recent being at the top. So here you can see 2009 to 2011 is at the bottom, and then 11 to 12, 12 to 14, 12 to 14, 13 to 14, 13 to 14, 13 to 15, 13 to 15, 14 to 15. And when you have someone who served the same years, like 2014 to 2012, 2014 to 2012, if you can then organize it alphabetically and just make sure that all your responses going ahead are organized in this order, where the most recently returned missionaries' responses are towards the top. So Samantha's responses would always be at the top of each question. And then Ben's responses would always be at the bottom of each question, if that makes sense. So if you can just remember that to do that. So just keep that in the format, that'd be great. I know some of our pages are not in that format, so we won't worry about fixing them, but going ahead when we post new responses. So say I got Bryce survey, I would post Bryce's survey in between Samantha's and Benjamin's. His responses would go right between Samantha and Benjamin would go Bryce's responses. Okay, good. So I think another one of our assignments this week, besides doing the 3 videos, will be to post some more mission surveys, maybe about 10 or so, I think, just to keep the progress on that and help to build up a lot of our pages that don't have a lot of content. Great, and now I was thinking this week we should probably do one new assignment. So I was thinking I could train you right now. I could demonstrate how to update the missionary blog index. So for each of these 500 missions or so, we have a missionary blog index. For some of the old missions, it's not like relevant because there's not missionary blogs, because the mission's dissolved. But you know, for the 420 or so missions that have been active in the last year, this would be relevant. What we could do is, since I already sent, I think we already assigned you certain missions. Back when we went through and we updated all the mission addresses, you know, we gave one of you from Adriatic North Mission down to, you know, number 100, 105, 110, somewhere around there. Gave you one section, and then we assigned the other missions, next section of missions, to another intern. So we could use that same assignment for updating the missionary blog index, and that'd be what we can use. We won't be able to do them all in 1 week. This takes longer than updating mission addresses. This takes quite a bit longer. So we'll probably just have a goal to update like 10 mission blog indexes. So say I might be assigned to edit these, you know, 10 or so, update the missionary blog indexes on these 10 mission pages this week. So I'm going to demonstrate how you do that. So first, you go to the index, find your missions that you're going to edit, and then I'm going to open up this mission, Adriatic North Mission. I'm going to close out of these other tabs so it doesn't get too messy. So here, if I scroll down, you can see here's the missionary blog index. So the first step would be find all the blogs that are 2017, and actually I'm going to open up, I'm going to have one live page open and then one in edit mode. So as I need to make edits, I can adjust. We are going to need to switch from visual mode into text mode to add, to make some edits and add blogs. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So right now, I'm in edit mode on Adriatic North Mission page. And then if I scroll up, here you can see at the top, we've got all of our 2017 blogs. So the first step is we're going to check all of the 2017 blogs and open them up in new tabs. So you can hold down Control or Command to open them up in different tabs. And we're going to check and see if any of them have been updated since 2018. Lifey.org, that was because this index used to be on Prepare to Serve. So I can actually get rid of that listing since that's just referencing the same page that we're on. So it's kind of redundant. Anyhow, I'm going to check and see this one. They're most, if you go to the home page, you can see the blog archive. The last post was in 2017. Okay, good to know. Last post was in 2017. Here, the last post was in 2018. So for the Newton Mission blog, we're going to go here to Newton Mission. We're going to make it from 2017 to 2018. And now we're going to go, Elder Rasmussen's website actually became private, which means that it's not really like helpful for people on the index if they don't have access to it. So we're actually going to remove this blog from our index because ours is just an index of public missionary blogs. So Elder Rasmussen, we got to delete that blog. And then Ryan Nichols, you can see he posted in 2018. You can see the blog archive 2018. So we're going to update the number next to his blog, Ryan equals, to 2018. Now I want to get rid of the Elder Rasmussen blog and this blog because that's just referencing the page that we're on. It used to make sense when it was on preparetoserve.com, but now that we merged Prepare to Serve and Lifey, it doesn't make sense to leave our lifey.org address in there. And here's a private blog that we need to get rid of. So, but we can't just delete it like from here. We'll get all sorts of weird formatting issues if we try to delete from there. What we're going to do is we're just going to delete this entire row and this entire row. And then any of these 2018 blogs, we're going to make sure they're towards the top. So we can go into text mode, and we're going to scroll to where we see the mission blog index. So here you can see it says blogs, Adriatic North Missionary blogs. So each row, it has a TR like tag at the beginning, and then like /TR tag at the end. So everything inside of this like TR sandwich is a row. So this is the row where it's linking to the lifey.org mission page. That's the link. So I'm going to delete this row because it's kind of redundant to link to the page that we're on currently. So I'm going to just delete that. And now Ryan Elder Rasmussen, this was the one that was marked private, so we're going to delete this row as well. Boop. We just deleted that TR sandwich. And now you can see we've got 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2018. So that's how we want it to be. Okay, so we hit update. And now when we refresh our page, you can see it says 2018 for the blogs that have been updated this year. And then 2017, then 2016, 2015, etc. But there's one more step. So that's the first step is to go and check the missionary blog index, check all the 2017 blogs, remove any ones that are private, and ones that have been updated this year, change it from 2017 to 2018 and make sure they're towards the top. If they weren't towards the top, you can just copy and paste. You can find the TR sandwich, and then you can copy it, and then you can paste it wherever you want to, if that makes sense. Anyhow, okay, so now we want to find new mission blogs that have been created, new public missionary blogs. So I would just search for something like this: Adriatic North Mission blogs 2018. And then hit enter. And now we're going to go through and see if we can find any blogs that are not included here that are public missionary blogs for the Adriatic North Mission. So Newton Mission, we already have that one, right? It's right here. We have Ryan Eccles. Here's one, Fox A&M. Let's see if we have that one. We'll open that up in a new tab. Well, let's just check and see if we have Fox A&M. So I'm going to go on here, Command F or Control F, and search for Fox. No results, so we must not have that blog. So we'll need to add this blog. It looks like it's Elder and Sister Fox, maybe. And this is where they're going to have updates about their time serving as a senior missionary for a year and a half or a year or so in the Adriatic North Mission. So Elder and Sister Fox. So we could add their blog to the index. It's Elder and Sister Fox 2018, and then we'd copy this address. We wouldn't copy the whole page. We just want like the home page of their blog right here. Okay, let's see if we can find some more blogs. John and Karen in the Adriatic North Mission. Let's see if we have John. Nope, we don't have John. We don't have Karen. So there's another blog. Sounds like they're another senior couple missionary. So you can open it up here in another tab, check. It's been in 2018. And you can see that they're serving in Bosnia currently. They're serving in the Adriatic North Mission. It's they're not mission presidents. They're doing a welfare services mission. Elder and Sister Cooper. So then you can add their blog to the index. Let's see. Here's another one. Let's check this one. Missionary Mailbag, Drew Sheasley. So let's open that in a new tab. Let's see, Elder Drew T. Sheasley. He's got a blog, but the last time it was updated, it says 2016 instead of 2018. So we can probably skip this one. We're looking for ones that have been made and updated in like the last year. If you find blogs that were created in updated in 2017 that aren't included in our blogs, you could include them as well. You probably could include that blog if it wasn't included in here. Let's see if we have it. Missionary mailbag. Yeah, it looks like that's one we could include if we want to. We just have to copy and paste one of those TR sandwiches for 2016. All right, Stephanie in Slovenia. Let's see what this one is. This a missionary blog? Let's see. Stephanie in Slovenia, Adriatic North Mission, Sister Stephanie Brown. She's been posting in 2018. So let's see if we have Stephanie, her missionary blog. I'm going to search Stephanie. Nope. So we'll want to add her blog to the blog index as well. Austin in Albania. Let's see if we have Austin. Austin. We've got Elder Austin Meline, and that's all we have. Just those two results right here. So, but Albania, that's actually Adriatic South Mission. We're looking for Adriatic North Mission. Let's see. Eckert. Let's see if we have Eckert. Eckert. So let's check out this blog here. Tom and Debbie's Mission blog. Let's see, did they serve in Adriatic North? Let's click on, right now we're on the specific page in 2016. Let's go to the most recent page. On the Lord's Errand. Okay, let's see. So it looks like this might be after their mission. If we click on 2017, this is our first post-mission blog. So they must have finished their mission in 2017 sometime. Looks like they've got lots of posts once a week in 2017. It looks like. Let's see. If we click on About Us, they were serving as Self-Reliance missionaries. You can try to see if it says if they served an Adriatic North mission. So it looks like they weren't called to just serve in Adriatic North. It looks like they just made a trip there. Sometimes senior couples will travel to different countries, helping out missionaries with health problems or whatever, doing trainings with members. It looks like they were called to serve in the European area and travel to different missions, helping out. So this one we wouldn't include. It doesn't say that they were called to serve in the Adriatic North mission. They were called to serve in Europe as Self-Reliance Perpetual Education Fund missionaries. So, okay, we'll skip them. Let's see, Sister Sestra Russell. Let's see if we have Russell. Search Russell. Nope, it looks like we don't have Sister Russell. Let's just make sure. Whoops, I don't want to download it. I want to open up a new tab. So let's just make sure it's an Adriatic North blog. You can see Sister Missionary and Adriatic North Mission, Sister Madeline Russell. You can see it's been updated in 2018, her last post. So this is another blog to add to the index. Okay, let's go through some more results. I'm looking, typically missionary blogs are hosted on wordpress.com or blogspot.com or missionsite.net or mymission.com or sometimes they're their own website, but typically they're on like Blogspot, mymission.com, or wordpress.com. Sometimes also weebly.com. After you do this for a few missions, you just get used to like which look like missionary blogs and what just look like websites that have a page about missionary work that are just ranking. So these don't look like missionary blogs. I'm just kind of looking at the links here, these green links, to see if they look like a missionary blog. Spreadshirt, no. Pinterest, no. Middle-aged Mormon man, MaxX, no. Vegas Single Conference, no. Salt Lake Tribune, no. LDS Mission Index, no. Pinterest, no. And then you can see after you go through about 5 or 6 pages, you'll often hit where it says like, we showed you pretty much all the most relevant results. We don't think you're interested in seeing the other results. So we're done. We went through. However, there's one more thing that we can do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blogs to add. This is an elder and sister blog. This is an elder and sister blog. This is a sister blog. This is a sister blog. So we have those 4 blogs that we need to add right to the top here in this 2018 section. So we need to copy one of these rows, one of these TR sandwiches, and paste it in 4 more times, and then change the names to be elder and sister so-and-so or sister so-and-so so-and-so, put their address there, and make sure it's hyperlinked, and then hit update. One of our sponsors, so I mentioned mymission.com, their individual blogs typically don't rank super well, but their pages for the mission rank pretty well. So here you can see if we go to the mymission.com page, if we scroll down, they have a bunch of My Mission blogs. My Mission, My Mission, My Mission, My Mission. We're looking at the 2018 ones, so they have quite a few, but we probably won't include all of these. We're just going to include the missionary blogs that are actually being used, that have public posts, like letters or pictures. So I'm going to open up each of these in a new tab, each of these blogs, and see which ones are actually active and which ones are public, and include the ones that are active and public. So here, if I click on letters, it's still loading. So it says there's no missionary letters here. If I click on pictures, there's no pictures. So we're not going to include that in the index because it doesn't really add much value just to see a name. If we click on letters, no letters, we'll probably won't include that one. If we click on letters, no letters, pictures. There's one picture, we're not going to include that if he's not actually posting more than just that one. If we click on letters, elder friend, okay, we're not including that. Let's see, if we click on letters, pictures. All right, now this one has a profile picture here, so it's more likely to be up to date. So let's click on letters and pictures. Okay, so he's at least posting pictures of serving as a missionary. So he actually has something that's of, some relevance. So yeah, you can see here's a picture of him maybe on a preparation day. So anyhow, we could probably include his if we want to. If we click on the letter, you can see, let's see, can we see when the date was? Trying to see if it tells us the date. Anyhow, so we could include Ammon Christensen's, his maybe I don't know, I'm kind of on the I could see it going either way. We could include it. He does have some content. I just am trying to figure out if it was updated, if we should put under 2016, 2017, or 2018. I was kind of hoping that it would say, one second, I'm just going to see if there's any information here that says when this image was taken or uploaded. No. How about here if we... Okay. Well, we know it was at least updated in 2016. So we could put it as a 2016 blog. Let's just see if we have Ammon Christensen yet. Ammon. Whoops. Search Ammon Christensen. Oh, it looks like he actually has a different blog. We already included his blog. He created one on Blogspot and one on My Mission. If I click here, this looks like a more up-to-date blog with more pictures and letters, so we'll just leave that. We won't have him we won't include this one. All right, let's click on letters. Okay, looks like he posted a couple letters. Does he have any pictures? No pictures. He has a couple letters from 2017. I don't know, we could choose whether or not to include it. If it's just like a couple letters and then they stop posting, might not be worth it to add it. if it's being updated regularly. So I'm gonna maybe not include it. There's not really any pictures. There's only 2 letters. If there was like half a dozen or more, I'd probably include it. Okay, let's check Adam Beck. Click on letters, pictures. It looks like he just has pictures from like before, like as he's in the MTC, none of the actual mission field. So we won't include any of these blogs because they're not really have anything like interesting that as a pre-missionary would be like interesting, or as a missionary mom would that be like helpful to look at. So what I would recommend is when we, mymission.com is one of our, Kevin Wade, he's one of our sponsors on our website. And so I'd want to make sure that for each mission, after you go through the ones that show up on the Google result, so we found these 4 by using Google. And then we went to mymission.com, clicked on the mission, and we looked and tried to add any blogs that were, 2018 blogs. But we checked them all, and none of them really had more than like 1 blog post or 2 and a couple pictures. Sometimes they will, though. Sometimes they'll have, more than half a dozen letters and, dozens of pictures or dozens of letters, and we'd include those in our index. What you could do, it's more likely that blogs that have a profile image are more likely to actually have letters or photos. So if you don't want to go through all of these blogs manually to see if they had, because we went through all of them and none of them were active, you could just at least check the ones that are marked 2018 and that have a profile picture, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I'm going to close out of this now. Now we're going to go and we're going to add these 4 missionary blogs, and I'm going to save it to kind of finish the process. So I'm in text mode. You can see here's a TR sandwich. Here's a TR sandwich. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to go on another line and paste it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I go back to visual mode, you can see we just duplicated that row right here. So now we're going to add these other blogs, missionary blogs. I'm going to copy this address. Sister Madeline Russell. It also says it right up here. So I'm going to make sure I spell it right. I'll put that right at the top here. Boop. You get rid of that HTTP stuff. And then just, then you can click on insert link, and then you can paste and hit apply, and it'll hyperlink that. So I'm going to delete this right here and put sister. Let's see, look at the tab, Madeline Russell with 2 S's and 2 L's. Good. Now we've got that one added. Now I'm gonna grab this one, but I want it just to be linked to the home page. Sister Stephanie Brown. That's pretty easy to remember. So I'll add her in next. Copy this, delete. Whoops, I did not do something right. Uh-oh, I just undid. Whoops. I'll do that again. Okay. You have to be careful when you delete it, because if you do it wrong, it can like make weird formatting. Anyway, just be aware of that. Sister Stephanie Brown. I'm gonna highlight this, and then on the Mac, it works if you just do Command V. It just automatically hyperlinks it. But you can also do it by clicking it, insert link there, and hit apply. So we're gonna delete this and then go Sister Stephanie Brown. Great. Now we've got Elder and Sister Cooper, 2018. Okay. I'm gonna delete over here. Boop. Elder and Sister Cooper. Okay. Now we're gonna get Elder and Sister Fox. Anyhow, hopefully this makes sense. So I'll grab one of these lines, paste it in there. Paste that on, Elder and Sister Fox. So now I added 4 blogs to the top. So now instead of having 2 2018 blogs, we now have 6. I'm going to hit update. Now if I go to the live page, you can scroll down and see now it says 2018 next to 2018 blocks, and it has 4 more missionary blogs that weren't there before. So now so a lot of people reference this missionary blog index. Lots of pre-missionaries and missionary moms go on it to just look at like pictures from the mission field and get excited and see pictures of their son or daughter and stuff. And so this is one of the most highly trafficked parts of our pages. And we'll often get emails from missionaries like this asking us to include their blog onto the index. And if people ever want to, they can always message us and we take down their blog from the index. But usually if they're public, they kind of like knowing that they can kind of share the gospel with more of their friends or family or help pre-missionaries out. So going through each of the missions, so we just updated Adriatic North Mission, so no one needs to do that. Whoever has the first A to whatever, they can skip that. But the idea, basically, we go through each of these 420 like current missions, and we want to add. Let's go to Adriatic South here. We scroll down. We want to first check to make sure all these 2017 ones are still public. If they're not, remove them from the list. If they've been updated in 2018, then change the number to 2018. Copy the TR sandwich and move it to the top in edit mode. And then we look for new blogs by doing a Google search where we search for an exact match of the mission name, like Adriatic South Mission Blogs 2018, something like that. If you want to do exact match, you can do it in quotations. That will make your results not be as, it'll make them more relevant, probably. Then you go through the first, handful of pages, find all the ones that you can. And then as you're going through, you can just do Command or Control F, search the page, see if you have the, whatever the blog address is, search for it. If you have it, move on. If you don't have it, add it. Or open up in a new tab, make sure it's a blog, and then you'll know that you'll add that one to the list. And then you add more 2018 blogs to the top, and then it will just be a more helpful resource. So let's say there's 10 people a day who come to the Adriatic South Mission page, and they all use, or the majority of them access this big list of blogs. Then for those 10 visitors a day, this will be freshened up. There won't be any private blogs on the list. It will have more blogs, so it'll be more comprehensive. Have another, 5 or 10 blogs or 3 or 5 blogs. I would guess, based on having done this a lot, I would probably guess that each mission would probably have about 3 to 7 blogs that we could add to the blog index. Yeah, 3 to 7 new blogs on each mission page is probably what I would expect. Some might be a little more, some might be a little less, but I think on average that would be pretty common. You could see on Adriatic North Mission we added 4 mission blogs. Anyhow, I know this has been kind of long-winded, but since I don't have a ton of time to do training in our meeting today, I thought I would demonstrate the entire process for a mission for you with this screen capture. If you have any questions, let me know. But also, if you have any questions, I would just watch the video a couple times, how I created new rows by copying the TR sandwiches in edit mode and just pasting them in, and then changing the values of the URL, making sure it's hyperlinked, making sure it says 2018, making sure it says elder first and last name, or sister first and last name, or elder and sister last name. Anyhow, so you can see it takes a little bit of time, so we're not going to do all of them. But once you get in the hang of it, it's not too time consuming. But let's just try to go for 10 missions each. And like I said, try to add, maybe 4 or 5 blogs for each mission, as many as you can find. And then make sure that after you do the Google search that you also click on the My Mission link. And if you see any links here with profiles, maybe check the ones with profiles. You can also check the 2017 ones for My Mission, see if we have it included. because the ones with profile pictures are probably more likely to have letters and pictures, and those are the ones we want to include, right? And since they're our sponsor, we want to make sure if they have content that's relevant to our audience that we link to it. But this one doesn't have letters or pictures besides the profile picture, so we won't worry about it. Anyhow, okay, I think that's good enough. So that will be our only like training for this week. Is just keep on doing the 3 videos a week. If you've been doing that, just keep on doing it, trying to optimize for it for growth. And then do 10 surveys where you edit, make sure that you get rid of any typos that you find and just paste them in the correct format, in the correct ordering. And then to try to update 10 missionary blogs from the assigned, the ones that you did the addresses for already. Whoever has A Direct North doesn't need to do it because I just did it here in the screen capture. Okay, well, I think I'm going to stop this recording that I've been doing with QuickTime Player, and appreciate you all. I'll upload this to YouTube and send you a link. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.